Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, Jessica, who do women sleep with? Well, if so, I'm glad you asked because that's what I'm going to tell you today as the title would ensue. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to hear about our standards, which are non-existent, or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so there's a lot of things I actually want to clear up. So yesterday I talked about, if you saw my live stream, how women over 30 have basically no standards whatsoever that y'all men would consider standards. But the title is Women Don't Have High Standards. I was rereading posts from my blog when I used to blog about my sex and dating life in my 20s. And you bet your ass I had ridiculously superficial standards. Because I talked about this in another video. When women are younger, when we're in our 20s, we're not making good money. We haven't experienced the world. We don't know what to look for in a partner. So we do gravitate towards what we see. Muscle, wow, he's hot. Money, I don't have money. Let me find a man with money. So it becomes one of those things where we want the things that we can't provide for ourselves. So when I say women, I'm talking about women who are like established in our lives, making our own money, paying our own rent, driving our own cars. We have very low standards because what y'all think is high standards, like having a lot of money, having big muscles, we essentially don't need that anymore because we learned in our 20s that that's not what makes us feel good. So if you have been attracting women or thinking you need to attract women with your monies and muscles and it's not getting you fucking anywhere with the women you truly want, find out exactly how to get the women you truly want and where you're dropping the ball taking my quiz, jessicajdating.com/quiz. You'll find out exactly what it takes based on where you are right now on the attraction scale for women to get us chasing you. Because I promise you, we really fucking chase after the men who could make us feel all the fucking feels that we want to feel. I'm telling you, money and muscles, it just doesn't do it. So let's go back to my live stream from yesterday if you missed it. I talked about how all my girlfriends are very self-made. We all have our own careers. All of us are in our 30s. And the things we're looking for in men are like, he's really nice. He can carry a conversation. He makes me laugh. But here's the thing. It takes you being yourself. And when you are a socially programmed individual, you are not being yourself. You've heard me say time and time again that from the time we start talking as toddlers, we're being taught to be and conform to a certain mode of behavior, right? Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't talk out of turn. Wait in line. Where usually, and I don't know if y'all have come across many toddlers are fucking reckless. They say whatever the fuck is going on. They say everything they're thinking. They do whatever they want. They have no fear. They are just themselves. They are just their authentic selves. And the more adults impose on them, the more they get away from acting how they truly want to act and being who they truly are. So that's why in my program, I talk about how to achieve that highest level frequency of authenticity, which is essentially just speaking from your brain and your body. I see, I think, I feel. That's what it means to be personal and relevant, to be your individual self right here in this moment. Because no other man can say exactly what is going on for you in your brain and your body right here, right now in this moment. And that's why it's so addictive for women to hear that, because that's who you truly are. And that's what we can relate to is your in the moment experience right here, right now. And the more you try to talk about what do you like to do for fun, or even I'm having a good day, how are you? The more you perform based on how society says you should perform in conversations with a stranger, the less we'll want to have your dick inside us. So when I say we don't have high standards, I mean we don't have high standards based on what society says should be a standard for a partner. So no, it doesn't matter how much you have in your bank account. It doesn't matter what you fucking look like. If you can make me fucking feel something when nobody else is making me feel something, I'm gonna wanna talk to you. In fact, yesterday, I talked about this guy I'm seeing right now, how like I swiped left on him originally because he's a Capricorn and his pictures just didn't do it for me. But then like on Hinge, you're still allowed to like people even if they swiped on you already, swiped left on you. And I saw him come in and he said something really nice. And I was like, that's really nice. Let me talk to him. And his pictures were like, meh. And I really enjoyed our conversation. So he made me laugh. We had a good enough back and forth. I genuinely genuinely wondered if he'd seen my channel because he was so fucking good at talking and communicating. I was like, this man must fucking know my system of the triangle of attraction. That's how hooked I was on our conversation and our interaction. It, like, you know, he's a Capricorn. I'll never date a fucking Capricorn. Always swipe left on them. Worst sex of my life. God, if the Capricorns I've had sex with are watching this, I'm sorry. But you know it wasn't good. You were there. And yeah, he wasn't stunning in his pictures. Thank God when I met him, I was like, you're not photogenic at all. And he's like, no, I'm not. And he's fucking not. Anyway. So my standard for meeting him was basically, I had a really great time talking to him over text. He's even better in person. Thank fucking God. But that's what I'm saying. Women, we just are looking for that feeling that we're not getting from our everyday interactions. Every day, we're taught to put on this fucking facade of, how are you today? I'm good. How are you? I'm good too. Cool. How are the kids? Great. How was your day? You asked me that already. I want to die. We're desperate for genuine interactions, and this social programming of doing the small talk is not going to make my pussy wet. It's not making any pussies wet. There's chronic dryness of the puss across the board. But if you're the guy that can get us hooked and interested based on how you interact with us, and absolutely within seconds of opening your mouth, you're that guy we're going to chase after. And I'm telling you, I got some thirsty ass girlfriends right now chasing over dudes who none of you would think would ever get any of these girls. So if you know you're in a place where you know you're a good guy, like you know you're a good guy, you know you have a lot to offer, you take care of yourself, you're genuinely interested in making a change for yourself because you're not sitting here blaming all women for the reason you're not getting women, book your call with me now. Let's talk about making it happen. So I'm telling you, you don't have to change anything about who you are as a man right now. You just have to change how you are communicating who you are to the women you're attracted to. Because we have a chronic problem. There's a communication epidemic where nobody knows how to be fucking genuine. I'm telling you right now, if you know you're a good guy and you're not getting the women you want, all we have to do is get you to interact differently with the women you want. So book your call with me right now. Let's talk about making it happen. JessicaJDating.com/book. Because nowhere since the dawn of time have women had less standards than they do now. Because we've already gotten all the resources for ourselves. We just want a genuine connection. We just want a man who makes us laugh. We just want a man who fucking cares, who opens up. But none of you know how to do all these things. None of you. Or, it takes time for me to get comfortable. I need like 4 to 8 months. No, get the fuck out of here. Why do I gotta put up with you getting comfortable for 4 to 8 months when all these other guys are saying the same exact things for 4 to 8 months? How am I supposed to know you? I'm not supposed to. That is a waste of time. If every woman gave every man as much time as he needed to get comfortable, that's a lot of wasting of time. So now in 4 months, 4 to 8 months, I'm gonna find out that we're not compatible because only now are you being yourself? Fuck no! Why would we do that? So again, if you are guilty of needing time to get comfortable and women aren't giving you the time, let's get you comfortable faster. JessicaJDating.com/book. Promise you, if you shoot your shot and you're a nice guy and you watch this channel, you'll get somewhere. And if you need me, you know how to find me. And thanks for watching as always. I will see you next time.